I'm quite curious about Michael Harding's Cobalt Violets. They're not colours that I use very often, but they intrigue me and I think they look quite beautiful, so I want to just see if I can figure them out a bit. So the Cobalt Violet Light is really vivid, almost iridescent sort of violet colour, and there's no other colour like it. I don't think I could mix that easily using other pigments. I would need something quinacridone based to get a pink that vivid, and yet this is much more organic and soft looking than a quinacridone. It's also beautifully transparent. So I think it's quite a unique colour in its own right. And the Cobalt Violet Dark, though more similar I suppose to some of the other purple pigments, still seems to be its own character. Again, it's a bit transparent. It's a bluish purple when I spread it thinly, but when I see it thicker it looks much more pinky, much warmer, richer. So I thought I'd just muck about with them and see what I can figure out. So let's try a little bit of Kremnitz White, a bit of lead white in there. I'm going with lead white because there's a luminosity in the paint and a transparency to it that I want to maintain if I can. That's really pretty, just a really delicate light pinky purple mauve. And into the dark, much cooler. It's not taking much white to lighten these up, so I guess their tint power isn't great. They're not hugely strong, but I quite like that about them. They're quiet, subtle colours. So that's much cooler. And then I thought we could try some genuine Naples Yellow Light and see where that goes. Ooh, that's a lovely red. Very earthy. Gosh, that's really pretty. Almost a rose-like sort of colour. Very flesh tone-ish actually. Very nice. And into the dark. Much greyer, almost green. I guess that's the blueness of the Cobalt Violet Dark. Interesting. Wow, that's completely different to what I expected. That's more what I expected to happen with this colour, which is just yellow ochre. So what happens with yellow ochre? Yellow ochre's just swallowed it, is what's happened. Let's try some more violet in there. That's more brownish, richer, warmer, less grey than with the Naples yellow. The genuine Naples Light has gone quite soft and flat, where the yellow ochre has retained much more richness, gone to quite a nutty brown. So if we try yellow ochre with the Cobalt Violet Light, gosh, it's red again. It's really quite fiery, this Cobalt Violet Light. It's taking quite a lot of it to stand up to the yellow ochre. It's hotter than I thought it would be, the light one. And then just to see what happens, I thought it might be fun to try them with some Cobalt Teal, which is gorgeous, and I have no idea what it's going to do. So let's try Cobalt Violet Light with Cobalt Teal. Gosh, that's very lovely. Sort of smoky turquoise, moving into a soft purple. Moving towards the colour of the Cobalt Violet Dark, I guess. And then with Cobalt Violet Dark and Cobalt Teal, cooler, bluer, less purpley I suppose, but a very nice indigo colour. Quite a surprising range from just two purples. They're really interesting. I'm glad I did that.